Welcome to another exciting episode of The AI People, where we share inspiring stories of thinkers and builders who are humanizing AI. Today we have Deepali, who is at who is in Las Vegas. I'll let Deepali introduce herself and give more context on why she is in Las Vegas, not in the Bay Area.
Hi, Vivek. Thank you for having me on this podcast. And this is a great collaboration between the AI People, your podcast, and my podcast called the AI Trust. And the reason I started the AI Trust is because we need to get more perspectives on the trust part of AI. The reason I am at Las Vegas, there are two big conferences going on at the same time at the same place, just a few miles apart, or even a less than a mile apart, I think. It's the Black Hat Security Conference and the AI4 conference. And my interest overlaps with both of them because AI governance is all about how you can trust AI and cybersecurity. The conference, the Black Hat conference, focuses on cybersecurity, traditional cybersecurity. And the AI4 conference is all about AI builders. And both of these conferences are really interesting for me because they provide separate perspectives. That's why I'm here.
At Black Hat, and
Okay.
I'm going to walk around a little bit and show you. There is a lot of energy here. There is a lot of people, and it's been a great 3 days. Let me show you the background a little bit. So that's our main entrance
Okay.
right behind me, and then there's like people. I can flip the camera a little bit, and you can see like,
Awesome. I would love to see what's happening on the show floor. And
yeah,
I
we
was
could
at
even go to the exhibit in a minute. But yes, please continue. What
Yeah, I was at
you had in
RSA
mind?
conference in March, and it was also spectacular. And got a chance to meet a lot of experts operating at the intersection of AI and security. And everything that I saw at RSA conference was around AI. I'm not sure how Black Hat experience has been so far, and what's the energy like.
Yeah, so Black Hat is actually very focused on cybersecurity. There is AI. There's a AI summit. There's like a whole section on startups that are AI focused. So I would say that this is a blend of AI and cybersecurity, which was maybe at RSA was similar, but I think there's a lot of focus here, and especially because there's AI4, which is not very far away from here. So people are attending both ways, like Black Hat as well as AI4. So I would say, yeah, there is a lot of focus of AI. There's also a healthcare summit here, which is
Okay.
interesting. So for a cybersecurity conference, which is, I'm glad to see that because healthcare really needs that cybersecurity and the security angle.
For sure. I can see that you're connecting with a lot of experts. We did speak with check marks
Yes.
yesterday. And what's the general pulse like? Like what is top of mind of people when it comes to cybersecurity, AI? What are some of the tough problems that people are tackling that you're observing at the Black Hat conference?
Yeah, I think that, well, first of all, there are many, many, many vendors that are in this space. And there's like, you think about anything, it's out here. It's like that. And it's really great to talk to people and see what new products are being coming up. I was actually just before this, I was at the Palo Alto Networks
Okay.
little area, and they have something about predictive security now. I have been at many events where I'm connecting with people to understand what they are doing. There are people coming from Zurich and Europe and all over the world, actually. So it's actually great to see the global perspective.
That's great. And what is your point of view on how AI, what should be the, when it comes to AI committees, be it within the management or be it at the board level, like what do you think should be the major focus coming out of a conference like this?
Um, for focus for me,
What would you advise your clients when it comes to AI and cybersecurity, uh, especially when it comes to board level decisions or management level decisions?
right? I think that now AI governance and compliance is really becoming a board level conversation. And I have also noticed that the VCs, the investors are now introducing a trust gate in the
Mhm.
whole process because cybersecurity now, I would say it's not just a checkbox. It has to be part of the foundation. And that's what people have started to realize that. And I think that many of the board members are now making it a discussion that needs to start early and not like, okay, at the end, it's a checkbox. So it's no longer a
Sure.
checkbox.
Absolutely. I know we are going to sit down very soon to talk about AI and governance and dissect all the great content that you observed at the conference. Uh, so looking forward to it, Deepali. I'll let you go and I'll
I think
catch up with
I
you
can
soon.
walk around a little bit to show you the exhibit floor if you like.
Sure. Yeah, would love to see.
So I'll just turn the camera around and we'll just walk to the um, exhibit hall, which is not very far away, but it is huge. So there's no point of like going through the whole hall. What I'll do is I'll just like kind of walk to the entrance and do a quick um, sort of a 360-degree view of the business hall, if that's valuable.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm walking to the business hall now. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, it's loud, a lot of energy, and yeah.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah, it's a huge show floor with lots of activity.
Yeah.
And is this the final day of the event?
This is the final day of the event,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Yeah, even for a final day,
Yeah.
lots of interesting conversations transpiring.
Yeah, yeah. And as you can see, there's like a very noisy now. So hopefully you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
What was your
Yeah, so
favorite session? Did you go to any keynotes? Any interesting speakers?
so I did not attend any keynotes. I was just mostly at the expo and also at the events. The networking events have been awesome, actually.
Okay,
And those are the ones where we do all the networking and making connections.
that's awesome. That's fabulous.
Yeah, maybe when I go to a networking event for lunch or something, I can take some pictures and send it over.
Okay, that'll be splendid. Great. Thank you so much, Deepali. And
Okay,
I know we will
right.
catch you soon at the AI for conference as
Yes,
well to get the AI perspective.
that sounds good.
All right, cool. Take care. Bye.
Okay, take care. Bye.
love your background. Uh, it's good to see that you are on the show floor at the AI4 conference, meeting people who are straddling both hardware as well as the software space. Uh, did you see any interesting trends between Black Hat and the AI4 conference? I know we have talked about how these conferences position themselves, and you come from the Bay Area, which is very tech heavy. So how are you seeing the landscape of vendors being represented there, as well as in terms of messaging? What are they talking about?
Yes, so we covered Black Hat previously, where I was on the actual floor walking around. For AI4, I have chosen a little quieter place here so that you and I can talk a little bit more. Uh, I would say what I'm seeing is that at Black Hat, its majority of the vendors are traditional cybersecurity vendors like endpoint cybersecurity and network security and traditional cybersecurity. And I see very small presence of security, sorry, of AI. Mostly AI is being used for like powering, so AI powered security vendors. I see that a lot. I did mention earlier that Black Hat has a AI summit. And again, I saw the AI was mostly for security, so AI for security. Now at AI4, it's the reverse. Of course, it's an AI conference. And the majority of the vendors over here are infrastructure and platform and very little security presence. And how I see the AI4 is a lot of regulated industries. So I wonder how the regulated industries can be shipping AI products without thinking about security and governance. That's where I'm a little surprised. You went on mute again.
That's great to hear, Deepali. Yeah, it's interesting to see how conferences are evolving. Um, I know the last 1 year or so, it was heavy on capabilities and features with generative AI, agentic AI. Now people are warming up to the idea of why security becomes front and center versus like a back end discussion. And all these frontier labs, OpenAI, Anthropic, are now revealing how their models are um, uh, you know posing some significant security threats, and they have to do more due diligence before they can, they have to do a lot of security testing, red teaming before they can even release these models for general consumption. So it's interesting how the cybersecurity landscape is evolving, and how, from a governance standpoint, leaders are thinking about these frontier models and capabilities before they bring into their workflows. So, any interesting discussion that you had with CISOs, CIOs? Um, I think the fact that Black Hat and AI4 are happening together is good news for these audiences, because they are equally interested in both technology, as a lever to bring value to their business. At the same time, they're concerned about, privacy, cybersecurity issues, etc.
Yes, so I would say once again, I saw that Black Hat was so spread out and AI4 was so spread out, and there was very little overlap. Um, from my point of view, since I was interested in both aspects, because AI governance is basically my focus, so I basically had to sign, like, I was signing up for events that are either Black Hat focused events or AI4 focused events, and I was hopping between the two events. Again, I saw very little overlap. And that's where I was like, I am hoping that in future there are more overlapping events, there are more overlapping um, discussions and panels, and there should be a cross collaboration between the two conferences. I'm hoping to see that in the future. Some of the trends I saw, although at Black Hat, which was very interesting, how traditional cybersecurity always thinks about role-based access control, right? I saw some people and some leaders talking about shifting from role-based access control to intent-based access control. And
Mhm.
that's really important for AI because AI needs to have an intent-based control and rather than a role-based control. So that was an interesting concept I heard at Black Hat. So I think that the merge is happening, and hopefully next year we'll see more overlap.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense. As more SaaS applications get replaced by agentic engagements and LLMs and adjacent layer become the operating system for business. It's interesting. It's important for businesses to evolve and move into that intelligence and context layer right on top of data models. Um, and that's the trend that I also see. That's where intent becomes really important. You marry real-time insights and signals with these static LLM models and knowledge graphs within the organization. You can create agents that are much more autonomous, powerful, and
Right.
are street smart versus agents that are book smart, which is what is happening today. So that's great that these conferences are also talking about giving some forward guidance and talking about what's in store, what's coming out of the pipeline. That's awesome. I know, Deepali, you're going to walk around the AI4 conference and interact with a lot of, security, AI, and infrastructure leaders. So I'll let you go. But before you go, just final question. Uh, when you come back to the Bay Area, I know you organize these AI trust table conversations, bringing about 10 to 12 people together in a boardroom style discussion to talk about AI and governance. What are some of the topics that you would bring to these discussions from Black Hat and AI for conference?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I was saying, I think I would like to see more overlap between security and AI, and that's the whole point of the AI trust table. I have actually made many contacts at both the conferences, and what I'm hoping is that I can invite people from Black Hat together with people from AI4, bring them to the same room so that those overlap discussions start happening more.
That's great. Yeah, the CIO and the CISO have to talk to each other. They have to be on the same. Um, they have to be on the. They have to adopt the same mindset. And you also have chief AI officers today, um, chief data officer, chief analytics officer. I think they should also have a common grounding set of principles to approach how they build AI systems that are sustainable and can be governed. So great, Deepali. Thank you again for
Yes.
joining the AI people and also representing the AI trust table. Um, Great interacting with you and looking forward to meet you in person soon in the Bay Area to further learn more about your insights from the conference.
Yes, one last point actually you reminded me because you mentioned chief AI officers. That's actually something I noticed that has come up now that that new title or new leadership role is emerging a lot. And actually, that's really good to see. But yes, thank you for having me. And we will later have more interviews with some of the leaders here live, and we'll post that as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Deepali.